There is a quiet place within that has waited patiently for a gentle touch. When the heart feels heavy, the body holds the story like a tight knot across the chest, the jaw, the belly. Thoughts rush in waves, and sleep may feel thin, like a blanket that will not cover. In this moment, kindness can be simple. It starts with a breath that is not perfect, just honest. Place a hand where it feels comforting, over the heart, on the belly, or at the throat. Let the palm be warm and steady. Say softly, "I am safe enough to care for myself today." The body listens. The nervous system hears the tone more than the words. When the voice is gentle, tension loosens by a small degree, and small degrees matter. Healing does not ask for force. It asks for a bit of willingness. Even when there is fear, even when there is a tired mind, willingness is enough. There is no race. There is no finish line to cross. There is only this step and then the next. Water, warm and flowing, will help. Before stepping into it, let us set a soft intention. Choose one word that comforts: ease, peace, soften, release, or begin. Hold that word like a smooth stone in the pocket of awareness. The mind loves to wander. The word will invite it back, as a lighthouse invites a ship to shore. Let the breath meet the word. Breathe in through the nose for a slow count of 4, hold for 1, and breathe out through the mouth for a count of 6. If counting brings pressure, just feel the breath pass the tip of the nose on the in-breath and the lips on the out-breath. Whisper, "With this breath, I choose a kinder way." The body responds to rhythm. The heart finds the tempo of calm. Shoulders drop by a small amount, the belly softens, the tongue rests from pushing against the roof of the mouth. Small releases add up. When emotions rise, they do not mean failure. They mean life is moving again. A wave that comes is a wave that can go. If tears arrive, they are not a problem to fix. They are water meeting water. If there is no tear, that is also all right. The heart does not always show healing the same way. Speak to the body as a dear companion. "Thank you for carrying so much. I am here now." The simple act of appreciation invites the body to stop bracing. Muscles that hold the past begin to learn a gentler present. Let this be a safe space. Silence the phone or set it in another room. Choose the time of day that feels least rushed, perhaps morning before the world asks for attention, or evening when the sun has softened. A healing practice grows best in simple soil. No grand plan is needed. A small ritual repeated becomes a strong message to the body: we are cared for. If thoughts argue, "This is silly. This won't help," offer a kind reply: "Dear mind, you are trying to protect me. Let's just try and see." A light self-check helps prepare. Name the feeling with a single word, not a story. Sad, angry, worried, numb, or tired. Naming places the feeling in a gentle container. Now add one supportive word beside it. Sad plus held, angry plus heard, worried plus supported. This pairing teaches the mind that an emotion can coexist with safety. It also keeps the practice clear and grounded. Affirmations can live inside the breath. Say them slowly, aligned with exhale, as if the words ride on warm air. "I am safe in this moment. I allow healing to begin. My body hears kind thoughts. It is okay to feel what I feel." Speak only the lines that feel true enough to say today. Truth opens the door. Pressure closes it. The voice does not have to be strong. A whisper is powerful when it is honest. Touch helps. Place one palm over the heart and the other over the belly. Feel the rise and fall. This is proof of life, steady and present, even when the mind feels scattered. Add a soft sway of the body, side to side, like a branch moving with a mild breeze. The sway tells the inner world that rigidity is not required. Life can move and be safe at the same time. Breathe with the sway for a minute or two without rushing. Let the body choose when to stop. As thoughts of the day bump in, tasks, conversations, worries, let them pass like bubbles rising through water. No need to catch them, no need to push them away. Return to the hand on the heart, the hand on the belly, the word chosen earlier. Let the word settle again. Ease, peace, soften, release, begin. This is the ground we stand on. Before moving to the water, set a gentle promise. I will be kind with myself in the shower. I will not judge my pace. I will listen. This is not about doing it perfectly. It is about staying tender. Every breath that meets kindness is a healing act. Every muscle that softens a little is a message of trust. Today, that is enough. Now one more breath, long and smooth, with the shoulders soft and the jaw free. Place the towel where it is easy to reach later. Let the space be quiet or peaceful. There is no need for hurry. Healing likes to arrive as a friend who knocks softly. Open the door and welcome it in. Water is one of life's oldest healers. It holds, it carries, it cleanses. The body is water-rich. The heart often speaks in waves. When warm water meets tense muscles, the body reads it as safety. Safety tells stress to ease back. The breath moves from shallow to steady. The heartbeat slows. The stomach unclenches. Thoughts calm because the body signals calm first. Instead of trying to convince the mind to relax, we comfort the body, and the mind follows the body's lead. When stress has been strong, muscles learn to brace. Shoulders rise without asking. The neck shortens. The jaw locks. Warm water helps dissolve that brace. The steady stream gives the nervous system a simple rhythm to follow. It is like being rocked by a caring presence. The sound of water is a soft blanket for the mind. It fills the space where worry repeats itself. With less noise inside, the heart's needs can be heard. The shower offers gentle touch that does not overwhelm. A light sweep of water across the scalp invites the head to let go of overthinking. A wash across the brow softens the place where worry often sits. Water at the back of the neck loosens the gate that holds tension in the shoulders. Down the spine and lower back, warmth tells the body it is supported. Over the chest, the rib cage loosens to let breath travel farther. Along the belly, water assures the center of the body that it can rest from clenching. Thoughts shape the body's chemistry. When thoughts say danger, the body prepares to fight or run. When thoughts say safe, the body stands down. Warm water helps thoughts choose safe because the body is receiving safety cues at the same time. This is a kind partnership. We do not need complex theories to use it. We only need to pair simple words with simple sensations. As the water flows, let short phrases ride with it. Soften, release, let go a little. With each exhale, send these words down the arms and legs as if the water carries them to every cell. A helpful practice is to name a single feeling with one word while the water runs: fear, grief, rage, shame. Then add a caring word: held, loved, safe, forgiven, understood. Repeat the two-word pair a few times, slowly, moving attention across the areas the water touches. This pairing keeps the heart honest and the body soothed at once. It is simple enough for a tired mind to follow and strong enough to shift the inner weather. Breath and water make a healing team. Try a gentle pattern. Breathe in while the water meets the crown of the head. Breathe out as it runs down the back of the neck. Breathe in as the water pours across the chest. Breathe out as it reaches the belly. If counting helps, use 4 counts in and 6 counts out. If counting feels stiff, Let the breath find its own length and only notice the warm path the water draws. The aim is comfort, not control. Sometimes sound wants to leave the body. A sigh may come. Let it. A low hum may rise in the throat. That vibration travels through the chest and helps release tightness around the heart. If tears mix with water, trust that nothing is wrong. If there are no tears, trust that nothing is missing. The shower is a safe container for whatever shows up or does not. Water teaches that flow looks different each time. Affirmations are most powerful when spoken from the body's sense of truth. Keep them short and kind. My body hears my kind words. What I release can stay released. I make room for peace. I choose a softer thought. Speak one line on the out-breath. Pause, feel the water, and allow a few silent breaths before the next line. Let there be space. Words need space to land. The mind may try to return to old stories during this practice. That is natural. Offer the mind a friendly task. Notice the temperature. Notice the sound. Notice where the water touches first. This gentle focus anchors attention in the present. The nervous system prefers the present. It cannot feel safe in the past or the future, only now. Each time attention drifts, guide it back with a simple cue, the way a kind hand guides a child across a quiet street. There is a science of calm, and there is also the art of kindness. The shower blends both. Warmth speaks to the body's calm system. Flow signals movement, not stuckness. Steady sound invites stillness in the mind. Kind words tell the inner world that care is here. Together they create a field where wounds can cleanse without force. And through practice, the body learns that water time is safe time, thought time is softer, and heart time is honored. The setup can be simple and loving. Choose a 10 to 20-minute window that feels kind to the day. It is easier to care well when no one is calling, no message is waiting, no task is poking. Place the phone on silent or in another room. Lay a soft towel within reach. Set out comfortable clothes. These small actions tell the body, I will not rush you. Calm grows when the body believes it. Light shapes mood. If possible, keep the lighting warm and gentle. Bright, sharp light can stir vigilance. Softer light invites ease. If music comforts, choose something slow and quiet, without words that pull attention away from the inner world. Silence is beautiful too. A small drop of a calming scent on the shower floor may lift with the steam and wrap the senses. Keep oils off the skin if sensitivity is a concern. The aim is a kind atmosphere, not perfection. Pick a single word as an intention and bring it into the space. Place the word in the mind like a candle on a small altar. Ease, grace, release, comfort, begin. If a physical reminder helps, write the word on a small note and place it where it can be seen before stepping in. Let that word set the tone. Let it be the thread that guides attention back when thoughts wander. Hydration supports release. Keep a glass or bottle of water nearby to sip after the shower. Warmth and flow can move more than muscle tension. They can move old feelings too. Drinking water helps the body process what has shifted. If the day allows, set aside a few minutes after the shower to sit quietly or to write a few lines. This seals the practice and keeps the nervous system from rushing back into strain. A short pre-shower check-in helps the heart feel seen. Sit or stand comfortably. Close the eyes if that feels safe. Ask inwardly, what hurts right now? Wait for a word, a body sensation, or even a color. There is no wrong answer. Then ask, what do I need? A single word may come. Rest, comfort, validation, space. Bring that need into the intention. Today I offer myself comfort, or today I give myself space. When the need is named, the practice becomes personal and loving. Prepare a few gentle affirmations ahead of time so they are easy to recall under the water. Choose 3 to 5 lines that feel nourishing today. For example, I am safe enough to soften. My body and I are on the same team. I release the weight I no longer need. Peace is possible for me. Place these lines on a small card near the towel if helpful. This removes strain from memory and lets the heart rest. If it feels right, include a brief moment of kind eye contact in the mirror before stepping in. Look softly at the eyes, not with judgment, but with warmth. Offer one line, I am doing my best, and that is worthy. Do not analyze the face. Do not search for change. Just offer kindness and move on. This small act can shift the whole tone of the practice from fixing to loving. Clothing choices after the shower can also support healing. Set aside something that is soft against the skin and easy to wear. Texture matters. When fabric is gentle, the nervous system reads another cue of safety. If there is a favorite color that brings calm, choose it. These choices are not vanity. They are care signals encoded in the language the body understands. Let the space outside the shower be ready for a short landing. Place a notebook and pen nearby. After drying, write a few sentences without editing. What felt lighter? Where did I feel warmth? What kind thought did I offer myself? 1 minute is enough. The aim is to witness the shift, however small. Witnessing tells the mind that the practice works, and the mind becomes more willing to return next time. A final gentle touch. Decide upon a simple phrase that ends the ritual. This closing phrase teaches the body that the practice has a beginning and an end. The nervous system likes clear edges, something like, I welcome gentle beginnings, or I walk into my day with ease. Repeat it once, breathe, and step forward. This brings the inner work into the outer world with steadiness and grace. When all this is prepared, there is nothing left to chase. The shower becomes a soft doorway to peace. A few simple choices, time, light, intention, a kind phrase, a warm towel, create the conditions where the heart can release what has grown heavy. The body learns through repetition that this is a place of safety, and safety is the soil where healing takes root and grows. Stand with both feet flat and steady, as if the ground underneath is a caring presence. Let the knees soften a little, not locked. Soften the jaw. Allow the tongue to rest from pressing. Let the shoulders settle just enough that they hang like warm cloth on a line. Take one slow breath in through the nose and one slow breath out through the mouth. Take another, then a third. If the mind wants to count, try 4 in and 6 out. If counting feels tight, simply feel the air move. Place one hand where comfort rises first, over the heart, the belly, or the throat. Place the other hand at the lower ribs or lower back. This is a small signal to the whole system. Care is here. Whisper, I am here. I am safe enough to heal today. Even if there is doubt, let the tone be kind. The body responds to tone as much as to words. Bring attention to the soles of the feet. Notice the contact, the weight. Spread the toes a little and then let them relax. Imagine roots like gentle threads traveling down, not to anchor forever, just to feel supported for a few minutes. Let the breath follow those threads down to the feet on the exhale. On the next inhale, let calm rise up through the legs as if the breath travels upward to the hips, the belly, the heart. If the mind wanders, invite it back with one word, here. As the breath settles, the heart rate softens. The belly begins to trust that it can let go of clenching. A quiet body helps quiet thoughts. Quiet thoughts help the body find even more ease. They meet each other halfway. A small check-in, Sense the forehead, the eyebrows, the temples. These places often hold the weight of thinking. Let the muscles around the eyes loosen. Let the space between the eyebrows widen a touch. Breathe out as if sending a soft breeze across the forehead. Move awareness to the cheekbones, jaw, and mouth. Unclench the jaw. Allow the lips to part slightly so air can pass without effort. This tiny opening tells the nervous system there is no need to brace. Place the tip of the tongue on the ridge just behind the top teeth for a moment, then let it drop. In this little release, the throat relaxes and the voice inside grows gentler. Place one palm over the heart and feel the rhythm, whatever it is. Say softly, "Thank you for beating for me, even on hard days." Place the other palm over the belly and feel a slow rise and fall. Say, "Thank you for digesting my life." Appreciation is a balm. Cells respond to kind attention. Tension slowly unknots because it no longer needs to shout to be heard. If it helps, sway very slightly from side to side. The body registers the sway as safe movement, no threat, just gentle flow. The spine likes to feel like a reed in water, flexible and grounded. Now, invite breath to deepen just enough to feel the ribs move. On the inhale, the ribs widen like a small umbrella opening. On the exhale, they soften and wrap back in. If anxiety rises, try placing one hand on the back of the neck where many carry old strain. Leave it there for a few breaths. The warmth of the palm is a message of support to the nervous system. Add a quiet line. I am allowed to soften. With the next exhale, imagine tension sliding down past the ribs and out through the soles of the feet into the ground. A simple grounding pattern can help if the mind still runs. Name 5 things in the room silently, then 4 things felt on the skin, fabric, air, floor, hand, then 3 sounds, then 2 places in the body that feel calm or neutral, then 1 kind thought. Move through this at an easy pace. This gentle sequence brings the senses into the present. The present is where the body can reclaim safety. Safety is the soil where release grows. Bring awareness to the shoulders. Lift both shoulders up toward the ears just a bit. Hold a soft breath at the top and then let them fall as the exhale leaves. Do this once or twice, slow and easy. Feel the difference. If a yawn comes, welcome it. It is a sign that the body is loosening the guard. Place the fingertips on the collarbones and tap lightly, alternating sides for a few moments. Tapping here can help the chest open to fuller breaths. Between taps, say a gentle phrase. I welcome ease. Continue until there is a small sense of warmth or a softening around the heart space. Bring the chin toward the chest in a slow bow, then lift it just enough to feel length along the back of the neck. Turn the head slightly left and right, as if saying a quiet no to strain. Keep movements small and kind. If dizziness or discomfort appears, pause and return to the breath. Offer a line, I am on my own side. Feel the truth of those words not as a loud claim, but as a warm blanket, steady, reliable, enough. Now, with palms together at the heart or resting at the sides, set the tone for the next part of the ritual. I step into healing with patience. I do not rush. I listen. This statement is not a rule. It is a promise to treat the body with respect. Healing is not forced. It is invited. What unfolds under that promise has room to come forward at its own pace. When readiness settles in, move toward the water with a quiet mind and a softened heart. Shift attention to the simple act of crossing the threshold. Before the first drop touches the skin, pause. Feel the warmth in the air. Hear the steady sound. Offer 1 breath to the space and 1 breath to the body. Say, this is my moment to care. Then step in with presence, not haste. Let the water meet the feet first if that feels kind, or the hands, or the forearms. Let the body choose. So much in life asks for pushing. Let this be guided by comfort. Now bring the stream to the crown of the head. Tilt just enough so the water runs across the scalp and down the back of the neck. The scalp is where many thoughts collect. As the warmth spreads, notice the skin soften under the flow. Whisper, I allow release. Let the stream travel to the temples and across the brow. The area between the eyes loosens under warmth. Ideas and worries can melt a little here. Move the focus to the back of the neck. Stay for a few breaths so the gate of tension at the base of the skull opens. With each exhale, let the neck lengthen and the shoulders drop a little more. Guide the stream across the shoulders, one side and then the other, like a caring hand. Follow the collarbones toward the center of the chest and let the water pour there, where breath meets heart. As the warmth spreads, breathe out longer than the inhale. Quietly say, I choose a softer thought. Let the stream continue down across the rib cage, then to the belly. Many bodies hold fear in the belly. Give this area extra kindness. Place one palm there if it feels right, and breathe into the hand for a few cycles. Add a gentle line, this place in me is safe. That sentence does not have to be fully believed. It only needs to be said with care. Belief grows from repeated kindness. Let the water visit the back body too. Turn slowly so the stream traces down the spine. Picture the warmth as a friendly river traveling along the central channel of the back, washing over places that have braced for too long. Pause at the lower back, then let it travel to the hips. As the stream moves, the breath follows, and the muscles listen. Tension unravels like a thread that no longer needs to hold two pieces together. Name the feeling again with one word. Keep it simple. Grief, anger, fear, loneliness. Then place a caring word next to it. Grief, held. Anger, soothed. Fear, safe. Loneliness, loved. Speak the pair softly, in rhythm with the water. The aim is not to remove the feeling. The aim is to hold it in a new way. Held feelings change shape. Unheld feelings harden. This practice teaches the difference gently, moment by moment. If the mind pulls away, give it a tender focus. Ask it to track simple anchors, the sound of the shower, the path of one droplet from crown to shoulder, the temperature where the stream meets skin. Let the mind have one job. Notice, breathe, repeat. This is enough. Old stories can try to rise. If they do, honor them with one sentence. I see that you are here. Then let the water speak louder than the story by standing in the stream for a breath or two without any words at all. Invite a brief pattern in the breath to support this stage. Inhale as the water meets the front of the chest. Exhale longer as it runs to the belly. Inhale as the stream touches the upper back. Exhale longer as it travels down the spine. This pattern calms the system and invites the heart to feel safe enough to soften. If a sigh comes, allow it. If silence feels best, rest in that silence. Care does not always speak. Often it listens. Affirmations can be woven in like threads through fabric. Choose a few and let them rise when the moment feels right. With each drop, I choose softness. I allow my body to lead. What is ready to go, goes with grace. I welcome comfort. Speak them slowly and with space, as if placing each one on a quiet altar inside. The water is a witness, steady and kind. If emotion swells, let the stream cover the face for a breath or two, then move it away and breathe easily. Tears and water can mingle without confusion. The body knows the difference even when the mind does not. If no emotion rises, trust the stillness. Healing can be movement or quiet. The measure is not intensity, the measure is kindness. As this section settles, return the stream to the crown once more, then down to the heart, then to the belly, and finally to the feet. Say a gentle line to mark the transition. I move forward with care. Let that sentence be a bridge to the next phase. small movements that help the body free what has been stuck. Begin with the neck, where many hold worry. Drop the chin slightly toward the chest and feel a mild length along the back of the neck. Inhale to lift the head back to neutral. Turn the head slowly to the left, as if looking over the shoulder with soft eyes. Breathe out. Return to center on the inhale. Turn to the right. Breathe out. Keep the range small and kind, moving only in the space that feels safe. 2 or 3 cycles can be enough to invite ease. The stream can run across the back of the neck during these movements to warm the area and reduce guarding. Move to the shoulders. Lift both shoulders toward the ears slightly. Hold for the briefest pause, then let them drop with the exhale, as if setting down a bag that has been carried too long. Repeat gently 2 or 3 times, then try rolling the shoulders forward and down, then up and back, creating slow circles. Match the circles to the breath. Inhale for the lift, exhale for the release. Imagine the circles drawing warmth into tight places and washing out the residue of old strain. Bring attention to the arms. With the opposite hand, sweep from the top of one shoulder down the arm to the wrist in a slow, loving stroke as the water follows. Do this 3 to 5 times, then switch arms. Think of it as brushing away what the body is ready to let go, a quiet act of kindness, not a scrub of judgment. If a phrase helps, whisper, "I release what is heavy." Let the wrist soften at the end of each sweep. Many emotions catch at the joints. The softness tells them they can move. Place the palms lightly on the chest and trace slow circles, outward and downward, letting the water assist the glide. The circles do not need to be big. They are signals to the lungs and heart space that more room is welcome here. Pair each circle with a long exhale. If a hum arises, let it vibrate through the bones. Vibration from humming can soothe the chest and throat. It is a gentle massage from the inside out. Move attention to the belly. Lay both hands there and make small, slow circles, clockwise, following the natural motion that supports digestion. Keep the touch light, almost like a warm breeze. Allow the breath to fill the belly and then empty. Say, "This center can rest." If this brings up feeling, pause and let the body sway slightly. The sway tells the inner world that movement is safe. If stillness feels better, stay still. The rule is kindness. Invite small movements through the torso. On an inhale, lift the chest a little as if greeting the day. On an exhale, round the upper back slightly as if giving the heart a gentle shelter. Repeat a few times to mobilize the spine with care. Then with hands on hips, draw tiny circles, first one way and then the other. Keep the knees soft. These circles, paired with the flow of water, help the pelvic area ease. Many experiences sit here unspoken. Warmth and movement tell them there is room to shift. Let the hands travel to the sides of the ribs. Breathe in to feel the ribs widen into the palms. Breathe out to feel them soften back. Repeat a few times. This awakens the side body, which often tightens when stress is high. As space returns, the breath grows longer without effort. Longer breath nudges the whole system toward calm. Try light tapping over the collarbones and upper chest again, then along the outer arms down to the wrists, then gently over the lower ribs and the upper belly. Tap slowly. The rhythm matters more than the force. With each area, say a quiet line that fits. "I am safe here. I listen. I allow release." Tapping brings attention to places that have gone numb under strain and invites them back into the circle of care. Now pay attention to the back body. Reach one arm across the chest and touch just under the opposite shoulder blade, the spot that often aches when carrying more than feels possible. Press lightly and breathe out, then release. Switch sides. If this is hard to reach, let the stream do the work by aiming it between the shoulder blades and breathing there for a few moments. Think, support flows in. Feel the truth in that. even if only as a tiny spark. If the lower back feels tight, place one hand there and one hand on the belly. Inhale into both hands, feeling the whole midsection inflate softly like a quiet balloon. Exhale and sense the body wrap itself in a kind hug. Repeat a few times. The lower back is often a site of unspoken effort. Water, breath, and touch make a promise. Effort can be shared with a caring presence now. For the legs, run the palms down the thighs to the knees, then to the calves in long, slow strokes, letting the water guide the pace. These strokes tell the body that it can send heaviness downward toward the feet. If balance allows, lift one foot and let the stream wash across the arch. The feet hold the story of every step taken. Offer them a quiet line, "Thank you," then switch feet. End by placing both feet down and feeling the ground fully. Link these movements with breath and words that match the moment. Use short lines that land like soft footfalls. Soften, release, ease. I am with myself. Do not rush. It is better to do a few slow motions with care than many motions without presence. The nervous system learns through quality and repetition, not speed and force. If a wave of emotion arrives during any movement, let the practice pause. Allow the water to cover the area that feels most activated: heart, belly, throat, and breathe. Offer a brief phrase, "This feeling can pass through," or "I make room for this and for peace." When the wave settles even a little, return to the simplest movement, the slow stroke down the arms, the small circle at the chest, the gentle sway of the spine. Simplicity is strong medicine. When the body feels a touch lighter or warmer, mark the end of this phase with a single breath that is a little deeper than the rest. Place a hand where it feels right and say, "Thank you for moving with me." This gratitude seals the work of the movements and prepares the heart for the next part of the ritual, where words become gentle companions and release finds a clear path forward. Thought for 21sts. Let words become a soft stream that meets the water. Keep them simple and kind. Let them move with the breath so the body can follow without strain. On an exhale, say, "I release what no longer serves my health." Rest for 2 breaths. On another exhale, "I make room for peace and ease." Rest again. Let each line land like a gentle footstep on a quiet path. The pause after each sentence is not empty. It is the moment when cells listen. The pause lets truth sink in. If a line feels too strong, soften it. Trade, "I am healed, for I am willing to heal." Trade, "I am free, for I am learning to feel free." Willingness opens doors that pressure keeps shut. If doubt rises, include it without judgment. Part of me is unsure, and part of me is willing. The body hears honesty and relaxes. Speak to yourself as a dear friend. Use a tone you would trust on a difficult day, slow, warm, steady. Let the water guide the placement of the words. When the stream meets the crown of the head, my mind can soften. When it washes across the brow, I invite calmer thoughts. When it flows down the neck, I lay down the burden of strain. When it touches the chest, my heart is allowed to feel safe. Over the belly, this center can rest. Along the back, I am supported. The nervous system learns by linking sensation, breath, and meaning. This pairing of place and phrase becomes a map the body can follow again and again. Choose 3 to 5 lines for today. Too many can feel like noise. The heart prefers a few notes repeated with love. Speak them no louder than needed. A whisper is enough. If words catch in the throat, hum first for a breath or two, then try again. If words do not come, rest in silence and let the water carry the intention for you. Silence with care is still a healing language. Use rhythm. Breathe in quietly. On the out-breath, speak 1 line. Wait for 2 quiet breaths. Repeat. If emotion rises, let the words slow down even more. If the mind drifts, return to the one word chosen earlier: ease, grace, release, comfort, begin. Let that word be a lighthouse when fog rolls in. You are not trying to convince yourself of something far away. You are tending what is here with kindness. If a past hurt surfaces, place one hand where you feel it most. Say, I respect how much this has held. I am offering care now. Then add, I forgive myself for the ways I coped while I was still learning. Forgiveness is not a pass. It is a softening that allows movement. Guilt and shame tighten the body. Kindness loosens it. Loosened places can heal. Some days a single sentence will carry the entire practice. I am safe enough to soften. Repeat it with the breath for the whole shower. Let the stream make the words real by meeting the skin. This is not a performance, it is nourishment. If the inner voice is harsh, meet it with a neutral line. I am practicing. The body does not need perfection, it needs consistency and warmth. Before leaving this phase, offer gratitude to the voice that spoke. Even if it trembled, even if it paused, it showed up for you. Whisper, thank you, dear voice. Then take a slow breath and feel the next step arrive on its own. An easy release toward the drain and a gentle blessing for what stays. Let attention rest on the drain while the stream continues to flow. Without forcing a picture, allow the thought that heaviness can move in this direction. What is ready to go will know the way. Place one palm at the back of the neck and the other over the heart. Exhale and soften the shoulders. Say, what is ready to leave leaves with grace. Stay here for a few breaths. The intention is simple, movement, not struggle. Now guide the stream from the crown down the spine, slow and steady. Let the warmth trace over the places that have held old stories. Offer a line that blesses the past without binding the present. I honor where I have been, and I release the weight of it. If thoughts of specific moments come, do not push them away and do not chase them. Let them pass by like leaves carried on water. If the chest tightens, place a hand there and breathe out longer. If the belly clenches, cup it with both hands and say, this center is safe now. Invite gratitude into the rinse. Gratitude is a gentle solvent for fear. Say thank you, body, for carrying me through. Say thank you, water, for washing what I no longer need. These words are not decoration, they are medicine. Gratitude changes the chemistry of the body toward ease. It does not erase pain, it gives the heart a stronger ground to stand on while pain lessens. Let the stream run from the top of the head to the heels in one continuous path. This is the gratitude rinse. Keep the breath slow and even. Let the mind track the flow. Crown, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, legs, feet. When the water reaches the feet, bend the knees a little and feel the soul's grounding. Offer one more line. I welcome gentle beginnings. The nervous system marks this as a shift, a clear turning from release to renewal. If any residue of tension clings, try a soft brushing action with the palms, moving downward as if sweeping dust from a windowsill. Light and slow. Whisper, go with ease. Do not pull or scrub. The body trusts gentle signals more than forceful ones when healing. When the brushing feels complete, stand still for 2 breaths and sense the difference. Even a small difference matters. To close the rinse, bring the stream back to the heart for one final moment. Breathe in as if filling the space behind the breastbone with fresh air. Breathe out and let the shoulders drop again. Say, I keep what nourishes me. I release what does not. This clear choice is the seal on the ritual. Turn the water off with care, as if closing a book you will open again soon. Step out with patience. Towel pat the skin instead of rubbing hard. Patting says, you are precious. Rubbing can feel like a rush. Move as if time is on your side. Apply lotion or oil as a loving touch ritual, not just skincare. As the palms spread warmth over arms, chest, belly, and legs, keep a kind line in mind. This is how I show love to myself. The body learns through repetition. Every loving stroke teaches safety. Sit for a moment if possible. Take a sip of water. Hydration helps the body carry away what has been moved. The nervous system also reads the slow pace as a sign that it can remain calm. If a warm drink is comforting, choose one. Keep the next few minutes quiet, like the soft light after dawn. Open a journal and write without editing for 1 minute or more. Use simple prompts to anchor the shift that just happened. What felt lighter under the water? Where did warmth spread? What kind thought did I believe, even a little? Keep sentences short. The goal is not poetry, it is proof. Proof that the practice moved something, even if only by a small degree. The mind trusts what it can see on paper. Add one more reflection if it feels right. What do I need for the next hour to keep this ease? Look for something simple and doable. 10 slow breaths at midday, a glass of water within reach, a short walk, gentle music while folding clothes, a boundary around one conversation, a pause before answering a difficult message. Name it. Small supports make healing stick. If mirror work calls, stand with soft posture and meet your own eyes with care. Do not search for flaws. Do not search for signs. Just meet the gaze as you would meet a dear friend who has been brave. Say one line that feels kind, specific, and true enough today. I am proud of how I cared for myself. Or, I am learning to be on my own side. If the face feels tight, place a palm over the heart and look again, this time feeling the warmth of your hand as you speak. Close the mirror moment with a slow breath and a tiny smile that belongs only to you. Dress in something that feels gentle against the skin. Texture is information for the nervous system. Choose softness when possible. If a color brings calm, wrap yourself in that color. These are not small choices. They are messages that the inner work continues outside the shower. Before moving into the day, set a short intention based on what surfaced. If grief softened, I will move slowly and kindly. If anger released a little, I will choose steady breaths before I speak. If worry eased, I will return to my word ease whenever I feel pulled away. Write the intention on a small card or in a notes app. Keep it close as a companion. Create a simple signal that marks the end of the ritual and supports integration. Place both feet on the floor. Inhale to a count that feels natural. Exhale just a little longer. Whisper, I carry peace forward. Then take one step with attention, as though placing the foot into soft earth. This step says to the whole system, the healing in the water now walks with me. Healing grows in everyday choices. Start with 2 or 3 shower practices a week. On other days, use a shortened version at the sink. Warm water on the hands and face, one slow breath, one line of kindness, a brief pat, dry with care. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. In time, the body will recognize these cues and shift toward calm with less effort. On days when resistance is strong, agree to a 5-minute practice. Set a gentle timer. Tell the mind, we only need 5 minutes of kindness. Often, once the body receives those minutes, it asks for 1 or 2 more. If it does not, that is fine. The promise kept is what heals trust inside. Trust is the bridge over which deeper healing walks. If tears come later in the day, let them be welcome. They may be the echo of what moved under the water. If no tears come for many days, trust the unseen work. Muscles loosen, breath deepens, thoughts brighten, sleep grows steadier. These are signs that do not always announce themselves loudly. Keep noticing small changes. Small changes gather into big changes over time. If a strong wave arrives during a future shower, step out for a moment, wrap in a towel, sit, and breathe. Place one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Say, "I am here with you." When steadier, step back in and return to the simplest parts of the ritual: the crown, the neck, the chest, the long exhale. This adaptability teaches the nervous system that care does not vanish when feeling rises. Care stays. Build a small kit to make the practice easy: a folded card with your 2 or 3 favorite lines, a reminder of your one word for the week, lotion you enjoy, a soft towel, a pen, and a notebook. Keep these within reach. Friction is the enemy of tender routines. Ease invites repetition. Repetition rewires the inner world toward safety. Mark progress gently. At the end of each week, note 2 things that felt different. Perhaps the shoulders stayed lower during a hard talk. Perhaps sleep came faster. Perhaps you spoke to yourself in kinder words. These are the fruits. Write them down. Let them be seen. This visible proof helps the mind support the body's continued healing. If sharing feels right, speak about your practice to someone safe and supportive. Speak in general terms, not details that feel raw. Say that water and words help you feel lighter. Say you are choosing softness over force. Naming your path aloud can fortify it. If sharing does not feel safe, keep the practice private and precious. Your inner work is yours to guard. When the calendar grows full, schedule your shower practice as you would a care appointment. Protect it. It is not indulgence. It is maintenance of your whole self. When travel or change disrupts routine, carry the essence: warmth, breath, one kind line, a slow pat dry, a short journal note. The body will recognize the pattern regardless of location. If old habits tug you back toward harshness, respond with a steady phrase: "I return to kindness." Say it and act on it in the next small choice. Choose the slower breath. Choose the gentle light. Choose the soft shirt. Choose the note card with your word. Each choice is a vote for the self you are nurturing. Votes add up. Now let a final blessing gather the threads of your practice and settle them softly into your day. Close the eyes for a moment and place a palm over the heart. Feel the warmth. Take a breath that is just a little deeper than usual. Say, "Peace flows through me." Another breath. "My body and I are allies." Another breath. "I walk forward with ease." Healing is not a single grand event. It is a living relationship with yourself. Water has shown you a gentle way to meet your inner world. Breath has given it rhythm. Words have lent it shape. Touch has sealed it with love. You have learned that release does not require force, and that care can be simple and strong at the same time. Carry this truth into the small corners of your day. Let hand washing be a tiny ritual of release. Let pauses between tasks be a chance for one long exhale. Let the doorframe you pass under be a cue to soften your shoulders. Let the sip of water be a reminder that flow is natural to you. You did not need to earn this care. It was always your right. Some days will feel light, others may feel heavy. Both are part of the path. On heavy days, lean more on structure, your word, your 3 lines, your gentle rinse, your journal note. On lighter days, savor the ease. Either way, you are practicing the art of inner kindness. The body learns, the heart learns, the mind learns. Life begins to mirror that softness back to you. As you continue, your shower can become more than hygiene. It becomes a daily or weekly sanctuary where you are held, seen, and calmed. Over time, you may notice that kindness chosen here spills into conversations, choices, and habits. This is how healing multiplies, one soft decision at a time, Repeat it until it becomes your natural way. Before you move on, let one more set of short lines rest on your breath. Say them slowly, with space between. I am safe enough to soften. I release what is heavy. I welcome gentle beginnings. I choose thoughts that support my health. Peace walks with me. Let the last line echo softly inside. Then take your next step in calm confidence, knowing that the caring water, the steady breath, and the loving voice are always within reach.